I'm Vincent.
I'm Reagan.
And we're the McMurterys.
We love to go new places, meet new people, and try new things, especially anything that's a dessert or a pastry.
So whether that's trying the new coffee shop in town or exploring a new city, whatever it is that we're doing, we like to do together, right?
Most of the time.
So day 4 started unlike any other day has started yet. No stress, no ferry ride, no late, no running around, no ripping. We slept in a little bit. We woke up refreshed, excited about a new day with no being behind in our plan and our itinerary for the day. We're just like, we get to do what we say we were gonna do today, and it just felt great. Woke up in our beautiful hotel. Still can't get over how nice that hotel was, and decided to go and get some breakfast. And so I'm not even going to attempt to say the name of all of these places today, but we will link them below. Shout out to everybody, every place that we went to. Went to a really cool place for breakfast. Beautiful views. We could see the countryside. We could see the sea. It was beautiful. Really good food.
Yeah.
Really
Driving there was scary.
Driving there was slightly scary.
So glad that I have you and you're a great driver, because driving in London, tried it, failed. It was horrible.
Miserably.
Story for another day. Could not have driven in Greece in these little villages with like one-way streets, and you have to figure out how to let a car go, and you're in like a normal sized car.
Yeah.
Mind blown. I remember being like,
in this place too, we were kind of like you'd be like on dirt, and then you'd be like on cobblestone, and then you'd be back on the dirt, and then when we got in the, I guess we'll say the city, like where we
like
were,
a city village.
it was
small.
all cobblestone. Like you're passing through. You don't know if these are shops or these are people's homes, but I mean,
it looked
you're
like one-way
this.
street.
Yeah, you're like this, and it's just all these places right beside you. But really cool place to eat. I had some awesome pancakes or something.
Yeah, I don't remember what I ate.
You had avocado toast. Yeah.
That's right.
Avocado toast.
It's a go-to for me.
And of course, coffee. Of course, coffee. So kicked off our day with a beautiful breakfast.
So we ended up packing a lot into day 4, and I'm kind of glad we like didn't do the catamaran. If we ever go back, I would love to, but we got to see a whole lot of things. There were a few things that the owner of the hotel recommended that weren't really on our agenda, and so we were able to do that. He recommended an ancient Roman amphitheater that we got to see, and it wasn't too far from the breakfast spot, which is why he recommended the breakfast spot, and it turned out to be a great morning. We went down there with some old folks. Shout out to the old folks.
Low key bummed off their tour, honestly.
Yeah, we kind of listened to their tour guide, which was cool. I hope when we're that old, we're still traveling. Honestly,
that's so.
I want to travel forever. So.
I wanted to hold your hand, but you're dirty and nasty and hot.
I'm not dirty or nasty or hot.
You're nasty because you're touching on stuff. You're dirty because you're touching on stuff. You hot because you just hot. Your hands are hot.
And then we made our way back to the car and decided to drive to 2 fishing villages.
Mm-hmm.
The first one we went to was, insert name here. It is known for the colorful doors.
Yeah.
And I think some of them are Airbnbs I saw, which is really cool. You need to book your trip before like a month or 6 weeks out like we did to stay there. But I think that would be awesome to stay there. It had, I think, some shops. People live there. I think it was still technically off season when we were there. So the beach wasn't really like open, but I think there was a little area like that you could hang out at the beach. But yeah, we just decided to walk around, take it easy, not feel rushed.
Yeah, take in the views.
A big thing. Did lose my hat here. It just blew off, and I think in the moment you can see me blaming it on you. I think I blamed you for losing my hat.
But I would like the footage to show it was not my fault at all.
Yeah, it's just the wind.
My bill was on top of her bill.
Yeah.
So.
Just the wind. But we don't have any footage of this. But Vince went and found a broom off of someone's front porch.
Yeah.
Fished my hat out of the water because the water was cold.
Freezing.
Vincent can't swim.
Again.
So I would have had to literally like either jump in or go to the shore and swim to get this hat because we were on a pier.
Yeah.
So Vincent fished it out of the ocean for me. Went and put the broom back, and I still have said hat to this day.
Hey, dire situations.
Yeah.
Dire solutions, you know?
That's right. And hats are needed in Greece because that sun, it will bake you.
Baking.
So have your sunscreen, have your hat. Thankfully, we had extra hats.
Yeah.
So then we made our way to the second fishing village, which was really neat because the houses are like built into the ground. Like a circle, insert here. A circle. And we actually walked around and like saw like fishermen hanging out in their houses
doing their
with their
jobs.
friends.
Yeah.
They were like playing cards with their friends. I don't think we filmed anything because why would
Don't want to invade the
privacy. But that was cool to see them hanging out. And they were very friendly, like welcomed us.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this day because, like I said, it's unlike any other day so far. We finally started the day on time, got out, and we're just able to take it slow. See the views, see all the different things that are going on. Really, I think we love two things we love about traveling: A, history, and then two, just learning about the culture and what the people do. And that's really what this day was all about: taking it really slow, just being able to see where people live, how they live, what they do, how they do what they do, and just to be able to enjoy time together.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's about at this point that we're getting hungry and ready for the second leg of the day. So we head back to our hotel, which again, I just want to shout out the hotel. I don't know how to say it, Fos, but the coolest hotel we stayed in, I think, our entire trip in Greece. Beautiful spot. So we go back, change clothes, pack our bag because we're headed to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away.
First, we have to eat
lunch. So we went to this crepe spot, and apparently it was.
I've read a lot about.
Apparently it was gassed. Like it was supposed to be so spectacular. But I'm just gonna say.
So.
It was straight.
Yeah.
It was straight.
Yeah, but granted, the crepes that we love, we've had in Sweden, and that's really only the crepes we've had. And these were just not.
They weren't up to that standard.
Yeah, they weren't as good.
So
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I mean, they were good, but they were not what I was expecting them to be.
They were fine.
But the rest of the day made up for it, so it's okay.
Fantastic day. Fantastic rest of the day. So we hop in the car and we head to destination number 1, which we're just going to call Beach 1. We get there, park on the cliffside, and the views are immaculate. I mean, it's just water for days, just miles and miles and miles. All you can see is water. And you're standing on this cliffside. And so we put the drone up, and you can kind of see just how beautiful everything is. We got these kind of pockets where there's more beach where you can kind of go down and hang out. So we're looking at each other and we're like, there's got to be a way to get down there. We see all these people, and they're kind of taking this path. And so we go, and you'll probably see this as a repetitive kind of thing here. I don't think we were as prepared as we should have been for what it was going to take to get down there. Because the type of shoes we were wearing, probably could have been a little smarter about.
I think I had chocos on.
I don't even remember what kind of shoes I had. I had some pool shoes. I had these pool shoes on.
Right.
So I probably should have done better at that. But the way to get down there was super cool. So you go through this, like, what are we gonna call it?
Narrow path.
Narrow kind of
like
crevice almost.
Kind of like climb.
And you're climbing over stuff, under stuff. I remember helping Reagan. Because she's like, I feel like that's such a long way down, or that's this and that. So I put the camera up for this, which is why I'm filming the majority of this on my cell phone. And
I don't even think we brought the camera because we knew it was gonna be.
Yeah, it was kind of scary.
Down, yeah.
And so we get down there. Oh, we're going through through this kind of narrow path. You go through this narrow path. You go down this dirt path, and then you get to this ladder. And this ladder leads.
Rinkety-dink ladder.
Didn't look. I said that backwards. Looks like it's been there forever.
And there's like this little platform that looks like you're gonna fall.
You literally walk. It looks like you're Johnny Depp style, like walk the plank, Pirates of the Caribbean, and then at the end of this plank is a ladder that goes straight down.
Wooden, just.
It's broken in some spots, crazy. So, as most men would do, Reagan, you go first, right? And she's like, no, I think I'm gonna let you go first. That way, if I slip and fall, you can catch me. And I'm like,
I get a little nervous of ladders. Like, I'm not that scared of heights.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're afraid of heights.
I don't like having to do something on a height. Like, climb up a ladder, climb down a ladder. That gets me nervous.
Yep.
But, like, when we went rock wall climbing, wasn't that nervous for me.
You're also harnessed in.
Yeah, and
so you can't get hurt.
Yeah.
However, out here, rinky-dink ladder, natural, everything is just gonna be what it's gonna be.
Sketch.
So I climb down, and then I'm helping. Well, I kind of help it, leading Reagan just by voice, like left foot here, right foot here, trying to get her down the ladder. Little bit of a rigorous situation, but when we get down there, again, views so worth it. Yeah. There are people like in these canoes
kayaking,
who looked like they might have been coming, I guess, from around the other side.
Maybe.
It looked like a guided tour because all their boats like matched, and they had people together with them. There were several other people down there on the beach.
Yeah.
They had like these little rocks where you can kind of chill out, hang out. And one thing that was different about this beach is the tide was kind of high. So like everywhere you are, there's like water, but the rocks and stuff are kind of poking out, so you can kind of be in the water but not in the water at the same time, which is pretty slick. I made a terrible technicality mistake here. I don't have any audio from any of this.
It's okay.
But you can see what it looks like. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
And that's my fault. But the day was dope.
Yeah, and I don't think we stayed there very long because there wasn't like really anywhere to sit, and we kind of wanted to just like sit and chill.
Yeah.
Before we had to go get ready for dinner, so we climbed back up the ladder.
Which was probably scarier than going down.
Yeah, I think I went first that time.
You did.
And what was scary was getting off the ladder onto the like plank. And I was like,
because there's a bit of a gap.
Yeah, and then we had to climb back up the narrow thing, hop over things,
and getting back up. Because coming down, you could kind of slide in and then get down. But going up, you have to get that gap. If you hit that gap, you hit it. If you don't,
mind you, there was a kid doing it, so I was like,
we can do this.
Yeah, don't complain. We can do this. If this kid's doing this, we can definitely do this. Also, I said I want to be like old people travel. I also want to travel when we have kids and like let our kids experience this. So hopefully we'll still be doing that when we have children. But then I think we just had to drive literally like around the corner. It wasn't far for the next beach. And this one was more of like your typical beach. There was more people, more room.
A lot more people.
Yeah. And we just had to like walk down a little path to get there. Found a cozy little spot and just decided to watch the waves, go for a little walk, hang out. and just breathe.
Yeah. Man, I'm not much of a beach guy, but I put the drone up, got some sick shots. Honestly, some of my favorite drone shots of all time. Me and Reagan raced.
Yeah, we all
Had a
love we do
little
like to do that. You always beat me, but it is what it is.
It was a good day.
I'm not an athlete.
It was a very good day.
Yeah.
Well, it's day 4.
Day 4.
We are still in Milos, and we have a great hotel.
Fantastic.
It's amazing.
Fantastic.
And so we slept in this morning, and then we went and got brunch in a little village,
Yeah, little village.
town. And it was amazing. We had a spectacular view. And then from there, we went to the ancient Roman theater,
Also really cool.
which was cool to see. And then we went to 2 fishing villages, which were like small, quaint, cute, like
Colorful doors.
not much there really. But
Sick
yeah, the
shots.
doors were really colorful. Fun fact, I lost my hat at one.
Yes.
Vincent got it out with a broom
Yes,
of the
I fished her
ocean.
hat out of the Mediterranean Sea with a broom.
So
Big
great.
brownie points.
Yeah, big husband right there. And then what do? We went back to the hotel, changed into swimsuits,
Changed to swimsuits.
and now we're here at this beach chilling for a little while. And then before that, we went down like this steep, narrow walkway
Oh yeah.
with it had a bridge to come down to another beach.
Yeah.
So that was
Sick
cool.
shots there too.
That was cool. And then once we leave here, we'll probably go shower and get ready for dinner, and then pack our stuff because we are on to our next destination tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Paris.
Hopefully the ferry ride doesn't suck.
Please God. And then we went to dinner we decided to go where the hotel owner told us it wasn't a very far walk at all, and actually ran into him eating dinner again. That's when you know you have a good restaurant, when the locals are there, and even the people who own the restaurant, they had like a big family gathering that night.
Yeah.
And they were so sweet and told us what to get. I think you got some good fish.
I did. Fish again. I'm eating fish the majority of this trip, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. And then I love dessert. So I talked you into going into town, which was like 20 minutes, for this ice cream place closed. And we got some great ice cream. And it was kind of like, the town was kind of like bumping.
It was. Man, people in Greece, they stay up late.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
Even the kids.
And they get started late.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely like a 10 to midnight kind of culture for sure.
Yeah. So we got our ice cream. It gave us a sugar rush to pack because then we had a early morning again. I had to take the car back the next morning. So that's the only bad thing about when you're island hopping. You live out of a suitcase and then you got to pack everything up. Yeah. But you just don't take it out the suitcase and it makes it easier.
It does.
Yeah.
And come back for the next episode to see how the next ferry ride goes.
Hopefully it's better.
Thanks for watching. If you like today's video, be sure to like, follow, comment, share, and subscribe to see what Reagan and I are up to next. We're the McMurterys.
And we'll see you next time.